Are you still working on trying to save a little money and not eat out in restaurants? You still can have great tasting food in your own kitchen. I've got a good dupe recipe for you today. If you're a big fan of Panera Broccoli Cheddar soup, our family is. It's one of the soups that we get anytime it's available. We often get it in a bread bowl, but today I'm not serving it in a bread bowl. I'm making breadsticks to go with it instead. So let's get started and save ourselves some money and a lot of mysterious ingredients. Hey friends, welcome back to the Savvy Saver Kitchen. I am home by myself today, but my husband is due to come home for lunch. And rather than having PB&Js, I thought I would make a little broccoli cheddar soup because it's always a favorite in our household. It's a really quick one to whip up. It's not very complicated. I'm actually going to do it in my Instant Pot today because I have some other stuff going on the stove. And I also like to use an immersion blender with this. You don't have to have an immersion blender, but I don't like to use it in my nonstick cookware. So I'm going to use the Instant Pot because everything is safe in that. So while my Instant Pot is warming up, or if you're using a pot on the stove, you can just set that to medium heat. And I'm going to sort of make ribbons out of my carrots. This is going to help them cook faster. So I'm just using a peeler, shaving them off, and then I'm going to do a really, really rough chop here, and that will make them cook faster and more evenly with the broccoli when I add this all to the soup. Then to my Instant Pot, I am adding a stick of butter or a half a cup. I'm going to melt that down and then add my half of a chopped onion. Then I'm going to simmer this for 1 to 2 minutes until it reaches a nice translucent state. Then once they're nice and soft, I'm going to add in that 1/4 cup of flour, and basically I'm going to just stir that up. It's going to make a bit of a roux, a nice kind of runny roux, and that's going to be the base of our soup. So I'm going to cook that down for about a minute. Well, 1 to 2 minutes. Then I'm going to come back in, and this recipe calls for 2 cups of half and half. Well, I didn't have any half and half, but I did have heavy whipping cream and milk, so I'm using 1 cup of each to kind of give me the same equivalent. And then I'm going to top that off with 2 cups of chicken broth or bone stock. Whatever you have will work just fine. I'm going to give that a quick stir, and then we're going to let this simmer until it comes to a really gentle boil. You don't want it to scald at the bottom, so keep coming back and giving that a little stir. Then after a few minutes, we're going to come back and add our carrots. So we have about a cup of carrots and about 2 cups of chopped broccoli. And I'm going to come back in and add 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg and about a teaspoon of garlic powder. We don't need to add any extra salt to this because there's going to be, between the chicken stock and the cheese that we're going to add in later, there will be plenty of salt, so you don't need any extra. So I'm going to let that simmer and work on these breadsticks. Now these are not pretty, and I will link the video where I actually showed how to make these in another video, but I love to make breadsticks for any soups that I do in the stock pot or in the Instant Pot. Definitely a little messy, but so worth the while. Now our soup has been cooking for about 20 to 25 minutes while those breadsticks were baking. And I'm going to come back with my immersion blender. You don't have to do this step. It just helps to make it a little bit more of a smoother consistency. But if you like the chunks in it, you're more than welcome to leave the carrots and the broccoli untouched. They're delicious either way. And then we are going to come back with that cheddar cheese. I'm using about 8 ounces of shredded cheddar. And basically, this is just going to melt down really quickly into our soup. And it is going to be ready to serve as soon as it's all melted. Quick little taste and assuring that it's good and worthy of being served. So I served this up with 1 but 2 breadsticks a piece because, hey, if you've got homemade breadsticks, then you definitely need to eat more than 1. And it was delicious. So how does that look? Yummy, I know, it's so good. And the breadsticks are about as addictive as the soup is, so be warned. I hope you'll give that recipe a try. If you would like the full recipe, join me on my Substack. I'll put the link in the description below. There you'll find a quick post and a full recipe for both the breadsticks and for the broccoli cheddar soup. That's it for today, friends. If you still find yourself longing for some takeout or eating out in a restaurant and you're really trying to save money, hit me up with a comment and let me know something that you really find tempting that you would like to be able to make at home, and we'll see if we can make it happen in the Savvy Saver kitchen. Until the next video, you have a blessed day, and YouTube thinks that you might want to just check this video out here while you're waiting.